Okay, this is the third time I've recorded myself going down this mountain. Let's hope this finally works. It's a nice day. Not sunset, but I'm not going to wait around again. It's too busy on the roads. It's a Friday, so it's not too bad. There is work happening just to my right, but there's always work everywhere. Anyway, I'm on top of Lianhuashan or Baiyunshan, just to say there's a really nice lookout where the Chinese flag is. You can walk down there. I'm not going to do it today. That's the road I'm going to cycle down later. Then straight ahead, that's the city heading north, and then if we head over east, you'll kind of get to see the university, which is just tucked behind that mountain. And in the mountains in the far off, that's Daloushan, which I went up just the other week. Anyway, let's get down this mountain. Okay, bye-bye. I think that guy works here. What's that? Shit. That's my... How did that fall off? Alright. Better pick that up. That is kind of important. Don't need it now. That makes a bit of sense. Anyway, don't know if you noticed, these are my new tyres. They do make a difference. I really felt them trying to get up this little stretch of dirt road. It was very, very slippery, and I really missed my old mountain bike tyres. But overall, these ones are so much better. They're just as good going over the pretty rough roads as my old tyres. Probably can't see as much today, but that's heading out towards Wenzhou, which is just quite very, very pretty. Lots and lots of rides and walks over that way. Anyway, let's just keep going. It's gonna go. I think that guy works here. Sees me up here quite often. Quite friendly. And they've just started doing some construction up here. Hopefully they're going to open it up so we can be able to just ride up a little bit more and just get a little better view of things. Alright, now I'll see if I got a few. I think I get a nice view here. Make sure there's no cars. Yeah, so I'll just stop here for a little bit. Yeah, and that's the university down there, right below. So I don't know if you can see the white building. That's the design building. Can't quite see anything else. They're the old apartments where I used to live, where a lot of the teachers live. And then coming up closer towards us, you can see a temple, and just past that temple is a real brutal ride. It's short, but it's incredibly steep. Anyway, that's it, and of course we've got Daloushan in the background. Alright, let's just keep going. So there's been a few people on this road, but not too many today. Not like the weekends where it is really quite busy, or later on, I think. But yeah, we've got some nice views of the west just on my left. It's got a really nice road, this one, and this road really changes with each season and with each different weather. So like when it's rainy, it can be really wet and pretty. When it's cloudy, it can be really misty, and when it's just cloudless and hot, it's just a really tough way to end a bike ride. But yeah, I like it. Only trouble is, like, it's really you could really go fast down here, but there's always a car around one of these corners, and you just always have to be careful. And the cars don't go fast up this mountain because there's too many pedestrians, a lot of hikers. Can we have a look down there? No, not quite. Ah. Hey, Joel. That's good. I saw him at the bottom of the mountain. So, good. I'm actually getting a bit of pace these days. Oh, here's one of those cars. Yeah, there you go. Just gotta go slowly. Yeah. Alright. At least he wasn't around a corner. That can, again, they go slow, but it's still a bit scary to see one of those things coming around a corner. But that just always is a good reminder that I really shouldn't go fast. Stop! What? No, don't stop. Why did you stop? I think these things are playing with my Apple Watch. That's what it is, it's my glove. I just gotta get to a bit of sunshine and just fix up my glove. Yeah, not much. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful views. Very rewarding once you get up here. Next time I'm back in Canberra, I really want to try going up Black Mountain and compare the two. Oh, I really want to go fast, but there's bound to be a car. No car. Great. All right. I should say I was going to do this bike ride earlier today, but my bike was making a few too many noises, so I just had to go into city and just get it repaired, fix up the brakes, which is just always important. Alright, we've got some nice views both left and right here. Yep, again, university down there. On my right side, that's the west of the city, which I really don't go to. I'll only pass through it on my way to Zia. And even Zia, it's just a bit too far. You know, that's about 100k with mountains in one day. I can do it, but I feel it for quite some time. To the right, you can see the mountain that we were just on. Should be able to get an idea of the road we've just gone down as well. Looks pretty, yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, make sure I keep my eyes on the road. Yeah, the bike shop, when I was getting this, my brakes repaired, they were trying to sell me a road bike. And I had to tell them that, yeah, I'm never looking at the road. I'm looking at everything else. Yeah. And I mean, it's really hard. I mean, the roads are awful and the views are just quite beautiful. So, yeah, nice views of the city. This is just one of the steps. Kind of broken this into 5 stages. This is, say, the last of 5 stages. Got some nice views. Is that the road we go down? Gosh. Yeah. And there's, I mean, I've been calling it Lianhuashan, but maybe it's Baiyunshan. I mean, it's hard to tell. There's just so many mountains around here. Yeah. Okay. Yep, most of the views would be on my left. Focus on the road. Yeah, so these road tyres, The first time I used them, I went up a mountain, and yeah, it was the slowest time I'd done all year, but I think it was just poor planning on my part. I think I did a fast time coming up here. I'll have to check when I get home. I think the tyres definitely do make a difference, but it still also just comes down to planning as well. Like, I'm always checking my heart rate just to make sure I'm not going too hard. And I think today I was just on the limit most of the trip. Yeah, I don't know if you can kind of stop and see some of the views through there. It's quite nice. Yeah, this part of the road would be one of my favourite in China, in Wenzhou. Especially when it's quiet like this. I'd enjoy it more if I was just certain there was just no cars coming around those corners. It's just still lovely. Don't know if you can hear the birds. It's quite a rare sound. Getting more common, but it's just a nice change from construction. Yeah, the more nice views opening up. Yeah, got these nice hairpins. On a wet day, there's lots of water going over that cliff. It's really quite nice. Yeah, more views on the left. I won't have a look. I think it should be okay. Yeah, and it's not just cars you got to watch out for, it is people too. Because you will get families coming up here and yeah, kids running all over the place. And that's how I had my accident. I'll be going past my accident later. I'll just try to explain it as we get closer. These tyres are also much quieter. Like, they really had a nice distinctive sound before, now that's gone. And I kind of miss it. Yeah. We're getting closer down. Second stage of the trip down, we look more on the east side of the hill of the city. I really can't tell you what's down there because yeah, I wouldn't know, and half of it was probably only built last week. Alright, so I was coming up to the temple. This is like almost a third of the way down, near half. So when I had my accident, it was a really busy day. People everywhere. I really had to go slow down this part. Yeah. Yeah, very popular. I couldn't have gone this fast at all. And again, you get all these hairpins, so yeah, it's impossible to get speed up. Anyway, so we'll be coming into the temple car park. And once upon a time, you know, I really had to stop and have a long rest before I'd go and finish this ride. Now I can do it all in one hit, which I'm happy with. More construction. Anyway, this car park was full. Couldn't get a car park. Full of people. So I had to go slow, avoiding people, avoiding cars. Alright, and so I just had the accident just past these gates. Once again, people everywhere. I couldn't have been going fast. It is a bit steep. I haven't got the gradient here. I think the gradient's about 9, so it is a bit steep. There was no karaoke then. Why they need karaoke just outside a temple, but that's China. Anyway, I was about here. Cars everywhere. See some kids run out. I see the kids running out. Plenty of time to stop. And then the next thing you know, I'm waking up and some guy's putting a bandage on my head. Still that, yeah, just poor positioning on my part. Going slow and just went head first. Anyway, that's the road we'll be going down. That's the North City. This is a nice stretch of road. And again, the strange thing is this is the part of the road where I would be going fast. And this is really nice because you can see, you can look over, think, yep, no cars, and you can really just glide beautifully down here. Which I'm not going to do today. Anyway, so you can see the road's quite nice now. Get on your side. Yeah, it's a nice road here, better than before. But then it gets pretty bad soon once we get off the mountain. This is probably the toughest part of the trip, just between the temple and this little amusement center here. It's just sort of steep. Short and steep, and yeah, it's just between two paths. So we're about halfway down now. Now this place can be really busy. At night there's quite a spectacular light show coming on from up here. I always meant to come up here, but yeah, there's always just a real terrible traffic jam at night up here. And when I had my accident, when I was coming down in the ambulance, you couldn't get down. It was just too blocked. Let's get on this side, see if you can see anything. Won't stay for too long. A little bit windy, but it's not cold. I hope that isn't making, hope that isn't too annoying. Yep, so straight ahead, that's where we were, just up on top of that mountain. I think it's the highest mountain in Wenzhou. At least the highest I can get. Let this car park. And And yeah, it looks like they're just trying to add more car parks. Because yeah, I mean, it can just be crazy. Feels great on a bike when you're just cycling along up this hill slowly and everyone's stuck in their cars. I should try to fix that up. I should try to maybe move over a bit more. I think we go past that temple below us on the right. I'll just go slowly because it looks kind of cool. Yeah, it looks like everyone's getting ready to go up for the light show tonight. Just change my head. A pretty easy ride going down. A few hairpins, but nothing hard to handle. And you can get a bit of pace. Like I'll usually come earlier and there's not many people. There's a dog. It's only the odd dog that's unfriendly. I don't think angry dogs last long here. Yeah, there's a quarry on the right we'll go past. Let's see if I can fix that van. I don't think I can. Try to get somewhere with a bit better view. Can I? I'll just stick that in a little bit. Yeah, so there's a quarry down there. We kind of go near it. It's kind of cool. At the bottom of the mountain is a industrial area, but they're knocking it all down. A bit ugly at the moment, but I think it won't take long before they make something quite beautiful out of it. I only just noticed a few days ago they're building a really nice little park just across the road from us, and I think it really doesn't get much mention, but there's all these, you know, there's always a talk about the buildings that they're building in China, but like the parks they're building are also just so pretty and just so nice, massive, eco-friendly as well. Alright, now I've also got to be a bit careful here because we go past a lot of these beehives, so I should try to keep my mouth shut. I do have a bit of a fear of sucking up a bee on my way up or down. Oh, I should slow down. Yeah. What time is it? 3:30. Yeah, so I did think that honey'd be nice, but I think all they do is they just feed the bees glucose, so it just tastes like sugar, not honey. than I did last time. This time last week I was cycling up. Didn't seem to be many cars. We're getting closer. Yeah, there's the mountain just in front of us. So this mountain takes me just over an hour to get up. I think the record is about 25 minutes. So I'm still a long way from coming even close. So yeah, this one's 1 hour. I think Daloushan is about 1 hour and 15 minutes. We'll just say 1 hour and 90 minutes with a nice break and photos. So these are probably the two main ones. I should get on my side of the road. I'm glad I fixed the brakes before I went up today. Having a look, that's 27 minutes to get down. Yeah. This is a popular place for people to do their car washing. Some people do some walks up here, but I think Daloushan is the popular place for walking. I mean, yeah, Daloushan's just amazing. This is just sort of nice for the view and for a bit of variety. Yeah, temples. I've seen enough temples in China. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I wanted to go down there, see if that was any quicker. Alright. Let me just keep this on. So this is pretty much the end of the mountain. So this is kind of where I still like to start timing myself going up. Now we get to see another part which I don't usually photograph. All this construction or reconstruction. And it looks bad now, but I just know that it's going to be looking quite beautiful just one day, very soon. I mean, they just knock things down so quickly. There's nothing here of any merit. Before it was just kind of run down old factories, probably to do with the quarries. Good. Oh gosh, I can feel it now. Maybe 2 months ago this would have looked all different. You know, they still would have had the buildings up. You know, things just get torn down so quickly. built back up again even quicker, and then knocked back down again. Put my seat back up. A little bit of uphill, and I can feel it. If anything, I think my new tyres are handling this type of road better. You know, all these little bumps and cracks. But yeah, I really felt it on that small patch of gravel. It was really, really quite slippery. But this feels a little bit better. Alright, that's the main freeway up ahead, which luckily I go nowhere near. Just go along this rough old road. The nice thing is you really get to see a bit of get the full China experience here. You get the beautiful mountain, a couple of temples, construction zones. And now we'll just come up with a few farms. There's an old kind of village which is kind of interesting. Oh, I can feel that. Yes, yeah, just a few fireworks going off. So I think that's a military base up ahead. Bit of farming. Good. Yep. I think school must be out. It's looking a little bit busier. We go past a primary school up ahead. I think it's that green building. So this is kind of an interesting little village. Probably get torn down one day. And it's kind of a pity, but these old places, I mean, they'd just be awful in the summer. You know, being so cramped in, pretty dodgy plumbing, nowhere to park your car. Yeah, there's a primary school just there. Nice music. I like this street. You know, it can get, on a Saturday, it can be really quite busy. Quite interesting. Again, we're kind of near the city, but also, you know, we're still quite a distance. I mean, this is the countryside. I'm going to be a bit risky. I don't want to go on the highway under the tunnel. I'll go this way. So this is the way to what used to be my most common ride, what I call Baiyunshan, but it's just a little bit too far now. Little maze. I'm just looking for that blue sign up there which tells me to turn left. Alright. And I've been digging up the road. This is it. I don't think this is it. Looks like it. Oh, there could be another one. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I'm not used to coming this way. Oh, good. I think I could be lucky. So last week this road was all dug up and they're putting pipes in. I mean, it'd probably take a year if it was in Australia at least. But I think I might have to get off my bike a bit later. Yeah, here we go. Please let me through, please let me through. I don't like my chances here. Back. These are my brand new shoes as well. What am I going to do? Alright. Bye. Can I do it? Yeah. Ah, fuck. Alright. Yeah, this was a mistake. These are my new shoes. I only just got them today. Ah, bugger it. I'm going back. Damn. Wasted my shoes for nothing. Oh, maybe I can get up here. Ooh, okay. Never been here. I think I tried once before and I